What's going on, guys? In this video, I want to show you guys how I would personally enter the market every single day. Some things that I would note right before New York opens. So what I want to look at is 30-minute time frame, I guess would be okay. I just kind of want to see, where did we trade down to in the pre-market in London overnight, whatever you guys like to call it. What did we trade to the overnight highs, right? So I kind of want to see that going into the New York session. Now, what I want to do from here is I kind of want to see where potentially would there have been some opportunities. So if I know that this range was the London session or overnight session, right? Off the open, we kind of immediately pull back. So we're still inside the range. And then I kind of notice we get back over this 20 SMA and we make this high run. So would there have been an opportunity to take a trade here? Yeah. How much can you really trust it? I mean, I don't really know because, it pulls back aggressively 43 points. It pops up 30 points. You kind of I would assume you would have to be worried that it could spike and then still come down. Um, Maybe in a situation like this, I would say, where's the previous swing high from pre-market? Maybe if I want to take this reversal, it's going to have to be quick. I'm going to have to get in and get out. I don't know how high it's going to go. So what could I tell myself? Well, 30 points worth of risk. Maybe I can do something like 5 micros. 5 micros, how much would that be? 30, that's $60 a micro contract, 6 times 5. So it's about a $300 risk. If you're not okay with that, maybe we do 2 or 3 micros, bump that down to about $150 risk on this trade to try to take a quick reversal. In this type of scenario, this would be a very aggressive play to take because you have no idea that it's gonna do this, and you have no idea that it's gonna pull right back. So I can't expect an all-day move. If I'm gonna risk 30 points, how much realistically, from getting in over 22,030 to 22,070, I mean, maybe I can target 20-25 points. It definitely goes up over 50-60 points, but I don't know that, right? So that's the thing. Like, you don't know how much it's going to go. Maybe I can target that previous swing high from pre-market, which would be somewhere in this range. So what would be the entry model for getting in this? Well, flush off the open, no follow through below the previous swing high, and this is aligns with my setup. It's a 20 play. Okay, so we're getting back over the 20 SMA, potentially a short-term change in trend, 30-point stop loss, risk between $150 and $300, depending on, if we're playing 2 or 3 micros, up to 5 micros. Definitely not going to play a mini on this. It's just too volatile in the morning. And then maybe I target the prior swing high. So that'd be selling into this. I'm not going to wait for this to get touched. I'm not going to wait for it to get broken. I'm going to be selling into this level. So, over 22,030, selling into 39s, 40s is 10 points, into 45s. We're pushing 50s. I'm probably going to be out here. I'm probably going to be out before we even touch these 2 wicks. And the reason being is because if I assume that I'm going to break through, I'm basically just gambling at that point because I don't know that. We could just barely come right up to those wicks, kind of fill those wicks, and then it just pulls back, right? So from getting in here, right, getting in right here to here is about 18 to 20 points. I'll be okay with that. I'm probably going to make about close to $35-40 a contract, and if I got 5 of them, close to a $200 trade. And if you're trading prop firms, you might just want to bag and tag that and call it a day. $200 over the next 10 days is $2,000. Is every day going to be a winning day? No, it's not. We know that. But if I have 30 days in a month and I have 22 trading days, do you think that I'm going to pick up 12, 13 winning days? Probably, right? And I'll probably be pretty close to passing an evaluation. I'll be pretty close to taking a payout. And then really a lot of stress will come off. And I'm just going to need a handful more days like that where I can catch 1 or 2 of those setups and I can get a payout. And if we really want to scale the money that we're going to make, let's say we're going to take out $1,000 or $1,500 from the prop firms. Well, obviously that's not life-changing money, but if you have 5 prop firms where you can take out $1,500, you're looking at, taking out $7,500 a month. And over the course of, 10 to 12 months, You're probably not going to be profitable every single day and every single week and every single month. But let's just say even if we, have 9 profitable months this year, and we're taking out close to $5,000 to $7,000, I mean, you could be adding, an extra $50,000 to $80,000 a year to your bottom line. And if you're coming from a place now where you didn't make any money trading last year, do we want to go from trying to make no money last year in trading to making $1,000,000? Or do we want to make $50,000 to $100,000 this year, right? And I think this is an easy way to kind of do that. But that's how I would start off my day, and that way it's going to at least give me some type of range that I can play in. After we put in this high of day and we fell back inside of range, the next like legitimate setup that I would see is one of these ranges needs to get confirmed. So either we would need to confirm these highs before I really want to go long, or I've got to break down through this range. And you can see here, we really started to test this range for the better half of an hour and a half to 2 hours. And finally, once we closed outside of range and we confirmed, this would have been another trade too that we could have taken this whole move down here, right? Now, again, are we going to catch the whole move? No, but we could at least catch this. This should be pretty easy for us to catch. And if we talk about this, break and close outside the range, we're looking at, potentially, at least 20 to 25, 30 points here. And, even if you're playing this on 5 micros, it's another $200 trade. This is about $200. So I think that marking those levels out is going to give you a clear indicator of, where you should put your bias. Trading off the open like this is extremely dangerous, but this is maybe how we can manage that risk by using that prior swing low and then cutting down the number of contracts that we're playing. Hope this video helps you guys. If you guys want to trade with me each and every single day live, where we kind of go over this price action on the live call, you can definitely join the Discord, the community. I've got my course there with all my setups as well as live trading. That link is down in the description. If you guys need Apex accounts, you guys can use code DAnthony. You're going to get the best available discount at the time. And make sure you guys are leaving me a thumbs up on this video. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notifications on so you know anytime that I release a video. And I will see all of you guys on the trading floor on Monday.